because again, one of the comments that I get is that's too long, that'll never work in a real fight, which obviously they're not, I don't think they've read the post of what it's all about. They've just looked at the video. But say I've done like a 12 hit combination. I'm never going to land 12 hits on someone unless they're really stupid. But obviously the idea is to get used to throwing in volumes. If I throw 12 in a fight, I'll probably throw 4 or 5, like it's just kind of working on that aspect. But then if you watch how the combination is thrown, it's not 12 straight strikes. It's a 3, it's a 2, it's a 4. So there's small combinations added into one. And those split seconds gives you that chance to have a look how they've reacted, what you can throw from there. Like you can move if you have to, if they're going to attack back. It kind of just breaks the rhythm up slightly.
Yeah.
And obviously the same again, where if you kind of go 1, 2, stop, 1, 2, 3, it throws them off at the same time as well, defending.
It's interesting because there's a way that I like to work on the pads. It kind of sounds similar to the way you structure things there. Almost, I refer to it as like chunking, where there are sort of set combination pieces, but then there's this, what I refer to as like an observation period, where you are seeing what is the effect of what you've just done. And then almost like the next chunk happens based on whatever's happened, however they've reacted, however they've moved, whatever the distance become. But if you've drilled these things so they become automatic, you start, like we spoke about earlier, you start to flow, don't you, in between different things. So it's almost like, well, I didn't get through that whole sequence. There's an interruption here, but I've immediately just rebounded off because my brain's picked up my visual cues. This has happened. This one's on. And you kind of go into it without even thinking. Because
as well, our gym as well, it makes it easier for the gym in general, just for people to work on combinations. But we have combinations by numbers. So each number might have 3 or 4 shots tied to that number. Obviously, one, it makes it easy for everyone knows how to hold the pads because they know what to do rather than trying to figure out a combination. But also for the competing side of things, it makes it easier because your brain, I think, can only take, I think it's 3 or 4 bits of information at one time to process. So if I've got 3 combinations, I've got 4 or 5 techniques to each one, do 2, 4, 6. It's only 3 bits of information, but you know what they are, so you can incorporate a bigger strike, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so I get some people that they'll kind of take the mick out of number combinations, but again, there's a system behind it. You got to understand what the system is to really benefit from it.
Thanks for listening. If you found this valuable, please like, subscribe, and share with someone else it could help too. Please give the podcast a review or comment below. We'd love to hear from you. As always, you can visit heatrick.com for more Muay Thai performance podcasts, videos, articles, and guides. Catch you next time.